Howdy y'all, Dakota here with Kindle the Fire. Today's video, what I wanted to do is kind of an unboxing or unwrapping, as I would, on a new pack that I just received. It is raining a bit on me, so if you hear a little pitter patter in the background, don't worry about it. What we're going to go ahead and do is go unwrap this new pack. Now, I wanted to get a pack that was going to go ahead and be that kind of pack I could use as a day pack, overnight pack, a good backpack for hunting. Especially I wanted something I could put a quiver along the side on the molly webbing, and something that was just really going to work for my needs, more of a kind of a bushcraft pack. A lot of times I see these packs that are like, you know, 45, 50 liter packs, and that's too big for what I like to go take out. You guys know, you guys have been following my channel for a while, know I prefer bedrolls primarily, and as I like to, you know, use wool blankets, more traditional gear. But I'm going to kind of update my gear coming into the summer and fall this year, and so I thought the best thing to do is get a new pack that's going to kind of reflect how I'm going to want to be operating in the outdoors. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Well, my nephews will be very grateful about all this bubble wrap that came with it. There she is. Alright, let's throw the rest of this stuff off to the side for now. Alrighty. So, this baby right here, this is a Zipperfox 25 liter. It's made by Wisport. I see them used a little bit more by overseas bushcrafters than I do by bushcrafters that are better known in the U.S. and everything. But oh yeah, this is sweet. This is the first time I get to see it too, so you know, I'm kind of excited myself here. So already off the bat, I mean, it's got the SAS system right here. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll try and lean the mic next to it. But basic specs on this is there's a bar that you can actually bend and form to your back that runs along here in that inner channel. So you already have padding on the back, you have a channel for cooling your back, but now you also have something that's a bit more rigid. Can take a bit more of a load if you need. So we've got molly webbing on the sides of an actual good waist belt. So I'm very pleased by that and everything. Not my favorite buckle system, I'll say that. My favorite buckle system, I believe it was on the Gregory Baltoro 70 or 75. I think it was 75, don't quote me. But its buckle's actually pulled from, like, you pulled the straps this way to tighten, which for me is just a more natural movement than pulling them out this way. But either way, no, but I like the fact that I had molly on it. It's got molly all down here. It's got a sternum strap, looks like clips for water bladder. Yeah, so you have water bladder access that comes up through there and velcro shut if you don't want to use it. Now you see on the side of the pack here is all this molly webbing and like little catch girdle down here. You do have like the grip retention strap. Really the only time I really use that is if I was already like loading up an axe or a hawk on the side here or something like that, and then I could strap it down. But what I'm concerned about was I wanted molly on the side so I could put my back quiver just along the side right there, strap it down. You know, my arm can, you know, go back, grab that arrow I want, and draw it, knock, and go without having to be concerned about, you know, wearing a hip quiver or a bow quiver. I used to do the bow quiver. I'm not a big fan of them now. One of the reasons I chose this pack over some other packs that I was looking at is because it had these adjustable latch straps on the bottom that you could unsnap and take off and everything. So that way, if I still want to take my bedroll out there, I want to take my wool blanket, I can strap that to the bottom. I don't have to worry about filling up the pack with that. So already I kind of chose this pack more on what can I do with the outside versus the inside. So the Zipperfox is called the Zipperfox because of some of the cool things that you can do with it, right? So if you undo all 4 of these straps so that way they're out of your way, you look, the zippers actually come all the way up and around. There's 2 of them, so you can zipper it all the way out, and it clamshells. And actually clamshells all the way down to the bottom. Honestly, the zippers ain't too stiff for a brand new pack. Still a little stiff, but not as stiff as I'd imagine. So you have the morale patch, you have all the MOLLE there, all the MOLLE on the top of the lid. Comes all the way out. You have a small pocket for organizing small items that are right there, easily accessible. Looks like that's sewn in. It's not able to come out. Sure, if you wanted to, you could cut it. It's not a big deal. When it comes all the way out, you've got a double zip pocket over here that looks like it's sectioned off by sewing in the side. So that's kind of annoying because you could potentially have things fall out, but I'm sure if you kind of got used to how that operated, you'd use that just fine. But it's perforated, so don't think of it as like a waterproof pocket. This one's got a slide pocket over here, and then some MOLLE webbing, and then it slips all the way through on the back. And then of course you got back pouch right here, which I'm assuming is where your water bladder goes. I can only assume. Check real quick. Actually, I'm wrong. That is not, you could put your water bladder there, or you could just like slip like a laptop or something down there, but there's this nice side zip right here that goes almost the entire length of the bag, and that right there is your backing to where you can put a water bladder if you had one of those old school army pads that folds like about yay big. You'd be able to slide that back there, get a little bit extra back cushion support. That's nice. It's a nice feature. I know what some of you are probably thinking, like, oh, that's not a lot of room. But frankly, guys, for just hauling for an overnighter, I don't need that much stuff. Not for spring, summer, early fall. Really, the only thing that's even going to change up from early fall to late fall is just an extra sweater in a thicker sleeping bag or a thicker wool blanket. That's really it. But that's not bad on the inside, y'all. I like that. Looks like it's got 4 little loops right here, so that way if you wanted to then attach afterwards like a retention strap or anything like that, you could. Zip this back up real quick. Sorry y'all, rain is picking up a little bit. I do apologize. Hopefully it doesn't mess up our audio too much. That's not bad though. I like that. So yeah, you can compress this sucker down, but you see when I stretch out the side how wide that is. So this is all right, guys. I'm pretty darn excited about this. Again, this is the Zipperfox 25, stands for 25 liters. This is made by Wisport. Yeah, see right there, it is Cordura nylon. So I will have to kind of adjust things, obviously, get it to fit my body perfectly. But I'll go ahead and go throw some gear in here, let it sit on my back, and you guys can kind of see the size comparison and get an idea of what it's going to look like when you're actually wearing it. Alright y'all, sorry about that. The rain started getting a little bit too heavy to even pick up recording on the mic that I was using with where I was sitting. So I went ahead and went under the covered porch, so we'll finish the rest of this thing up. So I'm going to give you a quick turnaround, show you what the pack looks like when it's on my person, and we'll go from there. We'll kind of talk about the things I liked and things I didn't. All right, y'all. So first, things I liked when putting on the waist belt and everything. Just these are first impressions, but when putting on the waist belt, it actually slides really well for easy adjustment when you just pluck it forward and go back. If you just hold that in like an L shape, super easy adjustment. I do suggest kind of adjusting it before putting it on is probably going to be the better bet. Besides that, straps feel comfortable. I didn't notice, I'll try and lean so you can see it, but I have load adjusters on here, which I was actually pretty surprised by. They're not high ones, but the pack itself isn't high, so makes sense. I figure if I want extra like carry capacity and everything, I could just put like MOLLE attachments on the outside, so it's not too big of a deal. Right now, this pack, as you can see, is pretty darn sizable and everything. I mean, I'm 5'8", 185 pounds, a stockier build, and this thing fits my torso really, really well. So, and you can see there's not a lot of room, or excuse me, you can see that between like where the pack ends to the rest of my torso, pack ends about right where the back of my belt does. So that means that the waist belt itself doesn't get in the way of me, you know, getting my knife out or anything like that. It doesn't get in the way of anything else. And it means that if I load up a bedroll or something like that, then I can strap to the bottom and it's only going down here. So I don't like it because I normally wear hats a lot. I don't like to have something like a pack coming up so high that it's like banging my head into it. Like, I don't like that. Sternum strap can be adjusted up and down. I like it to sit up a little bit higher like this. Some people like it lower and right in line with their nipples. That's just not me. But I like the waist belt. I like the ease of being able to adjust it. Same thing with the straps themselves. They feel pretty good padded. I just need to adjust that bar in the back. So once again, this is what the Zipperfox looks like. Alrighty guys, again y'all, this is the Zipperfox 25 made by Wisport. They do make a 45 model. I just didn't feel like I needed something that big. I'm very excited to start using this pack. Again, it's a clamshell, it's covered in MOLLE. You can modularize this thing pretty much any way you want. It's got a lot of really cool design features, full waist belt. It's got the runner bar that you can actually bend and fit to your back. Yes, it can take a water bladder. I'm just really excited as we're going into late spring, early summer, and all the other adventures for the rest of the warmer months, to be able to kind of get out there and use this and use some more modern, updated gear. And I think this is a great start. So I will go ahead and be putting up videos of like my first impressions of this whenever I take it out on a day hike. I'll go ahead and show you guys kind of that, my first overnighter with this thing, kind of show you guys that, and you'll probably see it in my videos coming up now. So anyway, again, Zipperfox 25 made by Wisport. Yes, I bought this with my own money. I wish I was sponsored, but I'm not there. Anyways, so go ahead and grab one. They come in all different colors and everything, color schemes. You can get them in camo, you can get them in grays, ROD, ROT, black, gray, blue, whatever you want them in, everything. So, but very excited. Thank you guys for watching this unboxing video. I always appreciate it. Share it if you want. You don't have to. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps us out and you get to see more of our content. Feel free to go kick over to our blog, blog.kindlethefire.us. It's got links to everything else that I've got out on the internet right now. Anyways, thank you guys very much. We appreciate you watching, and I will hope to, in the future, give you more videos on the Zipperfox 25.